Well, here we are, ladies and gentlemen, the third day of and final day of the Red Power Roundup 2016, Union Grove, Wisconsin. This is my 5th day out here, taking pictures and meeting old friends and making new friends. There go my friends, T-Bone and Barmaid are their CB handles. They're heading back to Indiana, and I'll probably see them in a couple of weeks anyhow, taking their tractors home. And Lowell is seeing if he could make it through there without ripping anybody's front end off or tearing up a motorcycle. There we go.
Where are they from?
Wabash, Indiana. Yeah. And there goes some other friends. Randy Van Wy from Pine Island, Minnesota. Randy and Terry are heading home. So let's go see a little more loading action. We'll head up through the gate and see what we can see today. Okay, well, it just came up from the loading area, Park Springer, and just having a little wander here. This is Mick Hoover's 504 High Clear, beautiful tractor. This is his dad's Hydro 100, front wheel assist with the rotating plow. Flips up and down, back and forth, inside and out. It's kind of unique in that it's an on-land setup, which is, I think, fairly unusual for a 4-bottom plow. So we're just doing a little wander here. My friends, the Seymours, have an old Titan over there that I'm gonna watch them load up. They'll be cranking that up in a little while, but they're over tearing down chapter tables. They have their chapter has a table. All of the chapters have a table in the big barn, and they sell hats and shirts and, of course, all sorts of IH related paraphernalia. This here again is the Clark collection. Bob Clark, his family are big IH guys. These three 1456s are just about as close to identical as you can get, and their canopy is still in the out to lunch position. So yeah, and here's some more of their tractors. Everything they have is really nice, and I just love this 806. This is just gorgeous, and this 656 Hydro, they've had that one for a while, but you know, still in beautiful condition. So a 340 utility, a 58 240 Farmall. A lot of these tractors we've probably seen before, but every time you walk down the row, things change a little bit. They add a couple of tractors, they subtract a couple of tractors, and I'm guessing today it's going to be more subtracting than adding. A lot of people loading up. A lot of people loaded up late yesterday, took off last night or whatever. So another public service announcement, and I'm sure we've seen this tractor before, a 78 86 Hydro, Nancy Johnson. In fact, I believe we saw this tractor a couple of years ago in Ohio. Really nicely done, beautiful. And here's number 806, number 2, serial number 502, and that would be the second production tractor. Well, it's they probably started building them in 1962 for the 63 model year. It's a diesel, wide front. The very first one was a gas 806 with a narrow front. So a little bit of IH trivia there. Everything I know is trivial. I know so many people that have forgotten more IH history and trivia and what have you than I will ever know in a million years. So much corporate memory these days, and the ranks are thinning out because IH merged. Tenneco bought the IH Agricultural Division in 1985, and then they merged it with the Case, JI Case, which Tenneco bought in, I think it was early mid-60s, 63, 64, 65, someplace in there. So here's a big gap where Danny Anderson's tractors were yesterday. He left last night heading back to Minnesota. So let's go find another row to walk down. Here's a beautiful little IH 340 utility heading over probably to get his picture taken. Being chased by about a half-scale 986. That's kind of nice. He's got a equipment platform on the back with a couple of seats. Well, let's have a final look at these. This set of tractors here. We got the 350 IH diesel high utility, and then next to it the standard 350 diesel utility. And you can see the difference in the spindles. The front spindles are probably, I don't know, 4 or 5 inches longer on the high utility, and then the diameter of the wheels. The axle configuration is the same. Just the wheel diameter difference, as you can see. I don't know if I can find the size on these or not. No, I can't. Oh, these are 38s. That's a 38-inch diameter wheel. And this is a 28. So 10 inches difference in wheel diameter, so that makes for 5 inch more clearance in the back end. So I'm guessing these spindles are probably 5 inches different as well. Then you got a beautiful little 330 utility, which is just kind of a filler for just about a year or two. These are all late 50s tractors. We got a 58, a 58, and another 58. So they're all the same year. And 330, I think, is just down on power a little bit. Basically about the same size tractor. So they just did something to trim the cost a little bit for some folks. Here's an old B. Probably needs a little bit of TLC at 46B. A 1950 Farm All C, not a Super C, Farm All C. And it's a white demonstrator paint color, which is white. They did that for the Super A, the C, and the Cub. There's a beautiful Farm All 140. That's a 1958 as well. Brian Johnson, Waterloo, Illinois. Archie J. Morton from Janesville, Wisconsin. His tractor, I don't know, what's it say here about it? Looks like it's been in the family for quite a long time. And also Alex, probably Archie's son, a beautiful W9. Well, we're just catching the tail end of a 450 demonstrator and a demo plow on the back. He must be coming back. There's a lot of guys still going down getting their pictures taken. They've actually got an indoor little studio, if you will, where you drive your tractors in one end and out the other. You fill out the card with your name and pertinent information, and boom, there you go. Some Cubs for everybody. Everybody likes a Cub. Maybe I'll stop and get some still pictures of those. Those are really nice examples of restored Cubs. Well, we're still wandering, folks, after a fairly lengthy chat with some of the Bodine boys and Mike Links at Triple R Restorations. Here we're back to our 1456, 1466, 806 diesel. I think we've looked at most of these tractors before, but it never hurts to have another quick look at something. Oh, and here's a really nice 806. I know I've taken a lot of pictures of this, but I just can't help myself. Yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful tractor. Nice rubber on it. Looks good. Looks good. Even if I am shooting into the sun. Okay. So we're kind of heading up to Max Favorite's trailer. Now, take a shot at this gentleman's set of equipment here. That's a 1256 front wheel assist 615 combine. I'm gonna have to do some serious editing, but here's a very rare bird, 7388, which is gorgeous. It's really nice. She's a bit weathered, but she's very nice.
I want to go on it.
Wander on up. This is really beautiful, this 67 2444 industrial. It's gorgeous. And our 1965 504 utility. Bernie and Cindy Gross. A whole bunch of Grosses back in Michigan. Yeah, very nice. 58 140.
I want to sit on one tractor.
Gorgeous tractors. Gorgeous tractors. Well, here's the tractor that we're gonna kind of hanging around. Belongs to Doug and Kathy Seymour from LaPorte, Indiana. And it's a really nicely restored Titan. And the older machines are just about impossible, it seems, to keep clean. Seals weren't very good if they were there at all. This is a 1921 model. And so you have to add all kinds of fluids to it on a real regular basis. But I guess it was, as I've often said, better than following the south end of a horse going north. So it's a nice one, that's for sure. Looks like the boys are going to be shuffling. There you go, there we go. Have a good one, Nick. Yeah, you got your parade seat on that, which is kind of nice. Makes it real comfortable for two people. And here's, well, that's not Keith driving it, but it's his mixed father, Keith Hoover. Here's a, looks like probably original, other than maybe the weights have been repainted in a toolbox. Maybe some touch up here and there. But it's a 1066 with a Hinker, I'm sorry, H-I-N-I-K-E-R, Hinker cab on it, which was an aftermarket cab. Let's see who owns this. Mark Johnson, Houston, Minnesota. And it's a 1972 model, which would make it a very, very early, I think. Well, they started building them in 71, but I think 72 was the first model year of the 66 series tractors. I'm sure I will get some dispute on that, but at least according to the buyer's guides. So anyhow, let's go find a little shade for a minute. And we'll go over and take a couple of still pictures of Doug's Titan. And they're starting to stream out at a little bit quicker pace now. Heading for the, well, it's the loading area now, it's not the unloading area. So we're going to go over and watch Doug crank up his Titan.
It's got special priming cups.
Oh, so what's that do, Doug?
Prime it.
Oh, just primed it, okay. And you're going to shoot that in someplace, or?
In the carburetor.
Right in the carburetor, okay.
I mostly use like a water bottle, but he's a little more higher tech than me.
He's higher tech, he's got an oil can.
And find me another
Okay.
Oh, that's just a plain old hardware store can.
Uh-huh.
There's nothing special about that. Now.
Well, Mr. Doug Seymour is getting their 1921 two-cylinder IHC Titan ready to roll, hopefully. He's built a primer cup. He's priming it right now. Shooting her in there. Gonna try to get her going. That's just pure gasoline that he's shooting in there now. Making some adjustments here, there, and everywhere.
California in April.
You got your Armstrong starting system here, folks. There we go. There we go. He's got her smoothed out. He's got her smoothed out now. Quite a spectacle just to watch this thing run. He's kind of shaking and...
I went up to 10,000. I wasn't it didn't run.
There's another little distraction. Beautiful tractor. Well, it's original. This tractor is on its second owner. They just bought it. It's his first time it's been out of the county or off the farm. Pretty cool. Okay, let's get back to Doug's tractor. He's got the Titan rolling. These things aren't overly maneuverable, so it takes a bit of jockeying around to get her lined up on the trailer. Well, Doug figures he's got a line on her. You don't want to stall the darn thing because it's quite a chore to get it running. You don't just hit a button or turn a key. It only turns up about 570 RPM.
Yeah.
I guess he's going to winch her up there. Got the winch cranked up. With that? Oh no, you're fine. You're fine, thank you though. beast, but boy, she's a smooth runner. Yeah. Now he starts it up once or twice a day at the shows, and it's a hand crank, and it's about a 10-minute ordeal. Yeah, right, to get her going. So. Nice little rig. Oh, and look at this. Beautiful AV 1945. Get over here on the other side of the road. See that 1206. Not sure where he's going. No, he's going into the. What's he going in there for? Where in the heck's he gonna go? Oh, he's the trolley. The trolley operation. Oh, here's the old 816 that we were looking at earlier when he was cruising around. Yes, back to this tractor. From what I understand, it's a second owner. They've only owned it for a few months. It's a 1921, and been on the same farm since new, up until about 6 months ago. And this is the first time, this show's the first time it's been out of the county, I understand. But here's a pictorial story of it. A lot of family pictures showing people sitting on or standing by the tractor. Let's see, what's it say? It's an original 816, spent its entire life on the Newman farm in Libertyville, Illinois, with the exception of 2 years that I've now owned it. So he's owned it for a couple of years, but still. Yeah, it's amazing. Okay. Okay, here we have a McCormick Deering T20. Lady out for a little slow speed cruise. Kind of cool. Very well done up. Looks good. I kind of get a kick out of those things. They're just kind of a point and shoot. And they're starting to trickle out. You behave yourself. Bye. There we go. Try not to run it. Oh, you're fine. Well, there goes one of the Clark machines. So they're heading for the loading zone. Beautiful tractors. Okay, beautiful. Oh, really nice. Looks to be a fairly original 1066 with the Hinnaker cab on it. Just don't see many of those at all. Oh, I see. It comes down and then it latches.
Yeah, you can actually back up, hit the brake, and it'll flip back down.
Oh, I see. Okay.
But it also, you don't see where you're going once it goes up.
When you tilt it forward, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool though. Yeah, I've never seen one before.
I'm a co-owner of it. What
Co-owner.
happened was a friend of mine owned it. I talked him into restoring it, so we restored it.
Yeah, we got the 86 hydro in motion. Don't know if he's heading for the pitcher barn or heading for the loading dock. Looks like the pitcher barn. Oh, here comes that nice 806 that I'm always drooling over. Wow. We're really starting to move now, folks. Well, things are starting to thin out. Nice looking 1256 with an ice cream box cab on. It was the beginning. It wasn't much, but it was better than nothing. And there goes Bob. Enjoy! I don't know if he likes tractors, but he sure likes the horn, that's for sure. Little guy, getting him trained early. Here's something kind of interesting. 47H was a 307 small block Chevy in it. Estimated horsepower 400. John Rassenberger from Spring Grove, Minnesota, Chapter 15 member. Surely sounds nice, though. Comes a beautiful old H. Wide front end. Just burbling along. Heading out to the loading area. Well, it looks like we're going to get a chance to see this WD-40 in action. Seen it at the static display a couple times. So beautiful. W6 with a sickle bar mower behind it. Power Farms, Ringwood, Illinois. And here's a really nice looking Misfit 806 diesel. And here's that Caterpillar Power 706. Don't know which particular Caterpillar engine is that is, but it is the Cat. Well, here comes a Super MTA LPG fuel. He's towing a diesel MTA. Must be having some engine difficulty. Oh, you're fine, thanks. Bye-bye. Beautiful Super Ray with a sickle bar mower on the side. Looking good, looking good. Comes a real nice F12. Humming right along. 56 heading for the rack. There we go with a butterscotch colored Scout. Some body cancer on the rear wheel lip there. Okay, just a beautiful 350. Put a little Electrol behind it. Very nice. Very nice. And here comes a beautiful 140. 1958 140. Pulling a number 100 spreader, excuse me. Beautiful, beautiful shape. Running like a top too. It's really gorgeous. Very nice. Very nice. I think. And here comes a 2444, 1960 model. That's the industrial version of a 444. Looking good, looking good. There's a beautiful 504 utility. Pulling a planter. Number 56 planter. It looks like it's been gone through pretty extensively. And a nice 400. And here's a nice Farmall B. Little one's that age. I can't believe the beautiful tractors they got here. Oh, there's Mark. Hey, Mark. Bye, Bob. Yeah, boy. Bye-bye. That guy's got a bunch of nice tractors. Bunch of nice.
Tony are still racing.
Oh, yeah. Lowell Lindsay. And, yeah, they were real anal about where they want to set, so that's why I figured somebody told you right where to park them, so. Boy, the mad rush is starting. So you're ready to hit the road, are you then, huh?
Yeah, I was going to peek in on the meeting and check out Pennsylvania's presentation.
Well, I've
if it hasn't
kind of avoided meetings like the plague. So.
Yeah. This will be the first one I've ever gone to.
Oh, really? Okay.
Oh, hell, it's 2:35.
Yeah. When did it start?
2.
2. Oh, yeah.
I might just walk up there just for giggles.
Just for giggles. Okay. Not a problem, then. Boy, these are nice, aren't they? Beautiful tractors. Okay. Oh, Christ, yeah. There's Mr. Kenny Huber. Well, this, I missed the tractor parades because they were always at night, so, well, these boys are loading high clearance tractors. Yep, it's a mad rush to get the heck out of here. Here's a beautiful 1206 Wheatland, heading back to the truck. Very nice, very nice. Here comes what looks to be a very nice early 70s IH pickup. Looking good, looking good. This is better than... Beautiful old truck, beautiful. Looking good.
Thanks for coming.
That is neat. Beautiful Scout, heading out. Looking good. What have we got coming down the road here now? Beautiful 966, 72 model. Really great little Metro. Looks like it's a maybe a body transplant onto a different chassis, and a work in progress, but it's looking pretty good. Okay, good looking Scout Rally. the Scout Traveler on there and a mid-early 70s pick-em-up truck. Here's a beautiful gold 826 taking off. Everything he's got's gold. The pedal tractor, the little Cub Cadet. Good deal. And here's Mr. Ryan Peters getting ready to head back to Iowa. So we'll give him a big hearty wave. Have a good one, buddy. Okay. Got some real nice tractors, and he's got an original 1942 Farmall H U.S. Army. And a four-wheel buggy and a runaround sedan. Let's go over here and see what the deal is with these guys. They got some beautiful tractors. I don't know where in the heck they're going. Get out of the line of fire, I hope. Yeah, we got a nice 1066 sitting here burbling away. A 1256, I believe it was. And then a 1026 out there. 1026 hydro. Oh, this is a 1066 hydro. You don't see many of those at all. Boys like their hydros. Well, folks, I think that's about it for this one. Adios from Union Grove, Wisconsin, 2016 Red Power Roundup. It's been a great one. I've been out here to the fairgrounds, the Racine County Fair Grounds, for 5 days. So, like I say, it's always a great one. Great friends, great tractors, good times. The weather's been incredibly nice considering what it was supposed to be like. The forecasts were pretty scary, and it turned out to be great. We had one day that was cool and cloudy, which was really welcome. 70 degrees and heavy cloud cover, but not any rain, so we were happy campers. And you can see the visitor parking lot is starting to thin out quite a bit. But we will see you down the road. This is Brady Boy Bill Karras signing off, and I'm gonna catch the ferry tomorrow from Milwaukee to Muskegon, Michigan, and go see the home front. Bye for now. Well, I guess I lied. Just when I think I need to throw in the towel, something else cool comes along. A beautiful, beautiful 54 HV, Super HV, and a Super MTA. And those guys were pretty comical too. Had a chat with them, I don't know, I think it was the day before yesterday. Okay, now maybe I can get out of here. I better jump on Springer and go in a hurry. She's been waiting patiently for me all day. In any event, bye for now.